Hey everyone, Gil here at GrayManPrepping. On this episode of Your Prep for Today, I want to talk to you about extension cords. First, if anybody out there hasn't had a chance to subscribe, now's the perfect time to do it. Just click that little red subscribe button down there and then click on the notification bell when it pops up right next to it so you don't miss out on any of these real cool videos. All right, so extension cords. All extension cords are not made the same. They are made for different types of applications, and you really need to know about what you're going to be using it for so you know which type of extension cord to use. There are 2-wire extension cords, and they range from everything from the 18 gauge lamp cord wire that your lamps are plugged into, and the little short extension cords that usually they're white or brown, and they're up to about 9 feet long, and they got that funny little thing on the end where you can plug 3 things in. You usually see them on Christmas trees. People plug into Christmas tree lights into those. Those are not made for very high voltage and wattage. I mean, well, voltage should all be the same, 120 volts for these. But some of them are set for maybe actually 10 amps. A lot of it's the small ones. I wouldn't put anything more than 10 amps through them. In fact, some of them I might even go as low as only 5 amps. Now, when it comes to extension cords, the number is backwards, just like ammunition for shotguns, sizes on shotguns. The smaller the number, the bigger the wire. So, all right, say 18 gauge wire is probably no more bigger than the earpiece here on my glasses, whereas a number 6 wire or a number 4 wire is about the size of this. All right, so when you're using your electrical extension cords, you got to remember there are 2 factors in there: the wattage you're going through there and how far you're running that cord. The longer you run the cord, even though you're staying at a certain, say you're using 500 watts, if you run 300 feet of cord, you're going to need to increase the size of that cord because of the resistance for that long of a run. It's just the way electricity works. Whereas if you are going at 25 feet and you're doing 500 watts, you can get away with a 16 gauge cord, no problem. But if you're going 300 feet, you're going to need a 12 gauge or a 10 gauge extension cord to go that far. Otherwise, you're going to be actually using a lot more electricity trying to push the current that far. One of the other things that happens when you're running long distances or running an extension cord at its max capacity, it gets warm because of the resistance of the electrons going through it. So when it comes to extension cords, remember, anything over 50 feet at maximum capacity of that cord, you are going to need to go to the next size up. That's just a general rule of thumb. Now, some of you out there going, oh, you got to do it. Hey, we're talking safety here, not what you can get away with and maybe not start a fire. Right? We're talking safety margins. We want to be well safe here. So now, if you have a generator and you're pulling off the 2-leg side or the 240 side, and you're running, say, a 30 amp breaker on there, you're probably going to need to run 8 or 6 gauge wire to run it into the house. And I'm not going to get into setting up how you get it into the house where you have a transfer switch and all other stuff here on this. We're just to letting you know that for 30 amp on 220 or 240, you're going to want an 8 or a 6 gauge extension cord to be very safe so you don't have an accident. Because if the power is out, there's probably other problems going on, and there may be other emergencies that the fire department is responding to, and you don't want to have a fire and them to be off at someone else's place and not be able to respond to you as quickly as you would like. All right. So on your extension cords, remember, bigger is better, which means a smaller number. And the longer the run, you got to step it up to the next size. When you get over 100, when you get over 100 feet, step it up. If you're over 200 feet, step it up again. So just common sense. All right. And remember, you can never have too many extension cords. And with that, everyone, stay happy no matter what life throws at you. Stay safe. Don't do anything foolish. And keep on prepping. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.